Good morning, I am Dr. S. Prince Samuel, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Biomedical Engineering at SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. In today's class, I am going to discuss about the topic PPG sensor, which comes under the subject Wearable Technologies. PPG sensor means the expansion of PPG sensor is nothing but photophthalmographic sensor. The three major things which are going to discuss is about the components of PPG sensor, working, and third one is nothing but the application. The PPG sensor consists of mainly two components, that is two different types of diodes. These diodes are used for the working of PPG sensor. One will be the infrared source and another one is the photo detector. These diodes operate at very nano level. The voltage used to operate these diodes will be at the nano level. So they emit some kind of light, and through this emission we can measure the heart rate of a person. The working behind this PPG sensor is nothing but the center portion. This portion is finger. The finger is kept inside the device. For example, on the top of the finger there is one infrared source which is some kind of LED, and the bottom of the finger is nothing but the photo detector. When the power supply is given to this sensor, some kind of light is being passed inside the finger and it is reflected back. The blood vessels absorb some kind of light. These sensors, they absorb the light and at the same time the light is transmitted. So the transmitted light inside the blood vessel is sent to the photo detector. Inside the PPG sensor, there will be a nano level microcontroller. This microcontroller performs the A to D conversion, because all kinds of biosignals, when we speak about the term biosignals, all the signals will be in analog format, and this analog signal has to be converted into the digital format for the user to understand as well as the doctor to understand. So the microcontroller performs some kind of operations to transfer the analog signal into a digital signal, because there will be some external noises, these signals have to be filtered with some kind of filters to avoid the external devices, and a pure signal has to be taken out. From the pure signal, it has to be gone to the display module. The filtered signal, the converted filter signal has to be sent to the display module. In the display module, we can see the following parameters: the heart rate monitoring, the blood oxygen level, the respiration rate, the stress and the sleep analysis, the blood pressure monitoring. So these 5 parameters can be monitored using the PPG sensor. Of course, when we have to use the blood pressure estimation and the blood oxygen, there are some changes. So the diode has to be chosen according to the what measurement we are going to take. For a heart rate, some kind of diodes are be used. For the blood oxygen saturation level, the other kind of diodes is used. They usually emit 2 kinds of light. One will be the red light and another will be the green light. 2 types of lights will be emitted and it is absorbed in the finger, and later the output is seen in the display module. When we speak about this entire component PPG sensor, the cost of this module is very moderate. The PPG sensor comes from 1000 rupees to 2000 rupees, depends upon the different variants. There is no maintenance cost needed for these kind of PPG equipments. Only if any external damage is happened to the device, then comes the maintenance cost, as well as that only the battery has to be replaced at particular intervals of time. There are no external monitoring devices needed for this kind of PPG sensor. PPG sensor is built in 3 kinds of, one is separate devices available for a PPG sensor where we can fit in the finger, and the second kind of PPG sensors being implemented in the smartwatches. The third kind of PPG sensor is nothing but the wristbands. These are the 3 different kinds where a PPG sensor is being implemented to monitor the parameters of a person. As a whole, we can say the PPG sensor is nothing but a life-saving device which can save the life, because a main purpose of PPG sensors is the heart rate monitoring. Nowadays, due to a lot of stress in the world, even the people below 20 years of age die because of heart attack. So the PPG sensor plays a very important role in monitoring the life of a person. This works on a simple concept. One is the transmission and reflection. This is the two basic workings behind this sensor. The microcontroller, it also combines at a very cost, at a very cheaper rate, and depending upon the purpose, the microcontroller is chosen. And it is a battery operated device, no external power supply. The inbuilt battery is sufficient to operate this device, and no external battery is required to operate this device. So only thing which you have noticed, every people should be given awareness about this PPG sensor so that they can purchase. It comes in a small box. The size of the maximum size of the PPG sensor will be maximum size is nothing about 7 to 8 centimeters. It comes as a small box. It is a handy device where we can keep it in our pockets and shirts, even the handbags, and we can monitor if some any kind of discomfort we feel. Immediately we can place the device in the finger and we can self monitor our own body parameters, and necessary steps can be taken. Thank you.